Hello, I'm Dr. Nimrod Israeli, and I'm right now in Africa, Senegal, which is in West Africa, not far from Dakar. And in the next few minutes, I will talk about the main thing that bothered my company when we entered Africa. And that is not the technology. It is about the value chain, and it is about the business model. So instead of preaching you how to do, I will tell you our story and what we met and the challenges. And I hope that from this you can take it to your own companies. And when you enter Africa, even if you already are in Africa, you will know how to adjust your model to have the best model for you, whatever you do. So let me take a few years back. We started in Israel, where agriculture is very advanced, and we were very, very focused on the technology. We had very good technology that is replacing the need for sprays for fruit flies. And that's what we did, and we did it very good. Then one day we decided that we want to do something more challenging, and we want to see how we can support the farmers of Africa and Asia, the ones really very low, the lowest ability to export, some of them, some countries even no export, and there is no solution. So we understood that we need to do things differently. And our first challenge was to see if our technology is even good under those conditions. So yes, the first year, what we did, we came here with the solution for farmers to get rid of fruit flies with no sprays. We saw it is working. We did the adjustment we had to. And here is one thing that a tip for you. If you are going to rely on electricity, you are in problem. On water and water pumps, you may be in problems. What we find is that many times, and most often, there is no electricity in the field. There is no satellite connection. There are no pipes of water very often. So all the basic things that we are used to see, for example, from Israel, Europe, America, we don't see here. The yield per hectare is very low. So also when we think about business model and we say, okay, this farmer is going to have 10 tons per hectare. But here, no. Depends on the crop. He is having, for example, 1 ton per hectare. Then everything must be adjusted. So this is the first thing. Don't take for granted that what you are doing at home is going to be the same here. It is not. Everything is going to be different. When we think about university support to adjust to the new pest and so on, very often there is no university support. The extension services, they are not so active. Sometimes you just can't find them. So this is another thing. Many times, even the distributors are not there. And if they are there, they don't know how to give the service that you need and you want so much. So when I think about value chain, the value chain in emerging markets, right now in Africa, where I'm talking about, the value chain is very broken, and sometimes completely missing. You should take it in account. So, okay, we got over the technology. We adjusted the technology to what is needed. And then we said, now the farmers can buy it. Great. From 50% damage, we were down to less than 1%, more often 0.1% damage. Fantastic! What could be better? And I'm talking about high value produce like mango. But then we met the market. And what we found is that unlike the farmers in Israel that are doing like $40,000 per hectare, here farmers are doing, some of them depends on the countries and the places, $4 per hectare or $40 per hectare or even $400 per hectare. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. So we saw that the price is simply not suitable for a big chunk of the farmers. We had to rethink about our customers. Who is going to buy it? Who can buy it? Who we want to sell it? So this was one problem. At this stage, we understood that we are not going to sell just products to anyone because not anyone can afford it. Okay, so we said we are going to the market which exists in Africa of the professional mango producers, and generally speaking, professional fruit producers, ones that suffer from fruit flies. Now we were more focused. So we went to those farmers and we started talking with them, and even local companies started selling them products. What we saw then is that those farmers, they say, well, we know that this product is very good, so we don't need 10 units per hectare. 1 unit is enough. And they put 1 unit per hectare. And we said, this is terrible. Now with 1 unit per hectare, the chances of getting the good results for export, so they, the farmers, can make more money by exporting, the chances are going down. And what will happen is not good for the farmer, because this fruit will get to Europe infested by fruit flies because they didn't follow the protocol. And then the Europeans will say, oh, it came from an orchard treated by this technology, the freedom. It's not good. And the farmers will say, well, but we did put freedom and it's not good. So it is expensive, it's not good, we don't like it. What it means that we are killing our own business. And the farmers are killing their own future by trying to save in the wrong places. So at this point, we understood that for the farmer, what he wants, and this is for you, you need to understand what your customer wants. Not what he is asking for, but what he wants. Because the farmers were asking for a good trap or a good solution for fruit flies. This is one thing. But we understood that what they need is the result. They need good result. This is one thing. For good results, they need to get a package. So that we will do it. Otherwise, they will not do it correctly. But there was one other thing, what the country wants. And when you understand the ecosystem, the entire business environment, you understand, in our case, the following. Today, all the farmers that grow mangoes in Senegal, they want to export to Europe because then they will get higher income, of course. So even the small farmers try to push their mango to the export markets to get a small share. But the chances of infestation by fruit flies then are much higher. And once the fruit is in the box, no one can say the difference. And the infestation is inside. You cannot see it from the outside. What they do is practically endangering the export of the entire country. The entire country. Not just themselves, but the entire country. Because when Europe see infested fruits coming from Senegal, the European biosecurity will say, no more export from Senegal. All Senegal. So we understood at this point something that also the farmers told us. When we came to them, and I asked them personally, what is your dream? This is the way I asked them, the farmer, what is your dream? And the farmer said to me, the farmer of this farm where I'm standing now is Marcelino. He said to me, my dream? It's not about me. I want all the farmers of Senegal, especially the small ones, to have good solution for fruit flies. And why? Because he understands that unless everybody will have a good solution, his income, his future, his business is in risk. So he was asking for the small ones. And I said, but it is impossible to have all Senegal. It will take many years and a lot of money, especially the small ones. But at this stage, we already had a plan. And the plan and what we understood is that what we need to give is not a solution for fruit flies. Even not a solution for good results, low infestation to the farmer. We need to give a solution for the Europeans. So the Europeans, the consumers, the biosecurity in Europe will say, yes, we will be happy to buy mangoes from Senegal, because now we know that this fruit is protected from fruit flies, from biosecurity hazards, and it is even better quality. So how do you do it? The way we found is by delivering a package. And the concept of a package, I think, is the core of this entire discussion. When you come to Africa, don't think about a product. If you think just, I sell a product, it's not going to be good. Even if you sell the know-how, the knowledge, when you go, it's gone. This is what we saw when we investigated business models in Africa. Another business model in Africa is the turnkey project. And turnkey projects, including here in Senegal, the government, the international, the World Bank and others invest a lot of money. They make beautiful projects, beautiful. But what happens is, once the project and the financial is finished, and you give the key of the turnkey project to the local farmers, it takes very short time and the entire project collapses. All of it is gone. With all the money, all the investment, everything. And when you speak to companies that are doing it, they say it is breaking our hearts to see it. Why? Because we invested so much. We like to see it succeed. But it is not. It is breaking our hearts. So our conclusion was, we should not sell a turnkey project. We should not sell a product. We should not sell knowledge. What we should do is combine everything into a package. In this package, our future and the future of the farmer, the future of the country, and the future of the consumer all bond together. We bind it together. This way, we promise that our interest will be aligned together with the farmer. As long as the farmer is doing good, we are doing good. As long as the country is doing good, we are doing good. As long as the consumer is happy, we are doing good. So this is what we chose. And what we are really doing right now is a package. In this package, the farmer is not getting the knowledge, not the device that we developed, the product, but he's getting the entire package, the protocol that we apply together with local partners. We make sure that the solution, the quality will be the quality that is demanded by consumers in Europe in this case. We work in collaboration with the local Department of Biosecurity from the Ministry of Agriculture. This way, we make sure that everybody's targets and goals are aligned not for the short period, short distance of time, but for the long term. And personally, first of all, I love it because I love to deliver quality. I believe that an orchard such as this one can serve as a center of excellence, for all the farmers around us, for also farmers from far away that can come and see how it is done. It is done in a way that it is copy-paste. It is scalable. You can take it from here and copy the model, the business model, to other places, to other orchards, to other regions, to other crops, to other countries. So my advice to you, think about the entire ecosystem, the entire business environment, and learn it really deep before you do anything, really deep. It's never deep enough, never deep enough. And work in the field by yourself. I'm the CEO of BioFeed company. I am in the field. I am here because I want to see how it works. I want to see what works well and what not. This is what you should do. If you want it to succeed for many years, if you want to have something established. I believe personally that Africa, Asia, emerging economies, such as here, where about 70% of the population is involved in agriculture, really hold a beautiful, huge opportunity, business opportunity for many years for any company if you know how to adjust your technology and your business model to what is really needed here and not what you want to sell, what you are used to sell, what you think right now that is the best. So with this, I will finish. You can learn more about the challenges and about the way to solve it in a video series that I recorded. You can find it on YouTube. It is called The Agricultural Gap. Very short chapters of between 2 to 10 minutes, and you are very welcome. It takes you all the way 12,000 years ago until nowadays, in showing the roots of why today the agriculture in Africa and Asia is not the same as what we are used to in Europe and America and Israel, and what should be done to get over it. I wish you all the best.